Another day in paradise.
That's right.
You know, I had two people fucking tell me that in the same day once.
Another shitty day in
last
paradise.
week. No, another day in paradise.
Yeah.
I said, well, your fucking compass broken too, or what?
It's always beautiful somewhere.
Somewhere else.
Yeah. So how's your week, man, Shanny?
Good.
Good.
Happy birthday, old fuck.
Thanks. I made it to 65.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I never would have thought I was.
That's like a halfway to 130, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'll see it. Yeah, right. You know, old Mark Twain was right when he said, if I would have known I was going to live this long, I would have taken much better care of myself.
There was a story I saw that was up. It said this 105-year-old lady sharing the secret to longevity. I was like, well, I know the secret.
Don't die.
Don't fucking die.
Yeah.
And you'll live a long time.
Every day you don't die, you get to live.
You do. So, 65, we had Mr. Chuck Nasty from Nasty Nation say, happy birthday, you old fuck. Hope
Thanks,
you had
Chuck.
a great day. And you got a phone message here. I put the phone
did.
number out on Facebook. You can find us on Facebook.
Our number one fan.
Yes.
Oh, let me.
You don't have it ready.
Well, I did. It's something fucking happened here.
You happened.
Oh, here we go. All right, here we go.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Hey, Sanchez, this is Joe from West Virginia, man. Just saying happy birthday, brother. Take it easy.
So we put the number out there for people to call and wish this dirty old fuck a happy birthday. And
Dirty Sanchez.
And only one guy called, our number one fan.
Yeah. You know, I'd like to meet Joe.
I'd like to meet a lot of the people we talk to.
Yeah.
But I think it's better we don't.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, man.
So if you're out there, Joe, my advice is, well, first of all, thanks for the happy birthday. My advice is to get your podcast gear up there, man. You know?
That's right, the dumbass report.
Even if you don't do it every week, do one or two every now and then, you know? It's a lot of fun.
And you might notice I have a extra large bottle of the, it's a battle.
It's a
bottle of the tasty goodness out there because I got an email from last month damn near, and I didn't check it because, you know, it's usually spam. You know, when something good happens or you think something good is happening, it's usually fucking spam.
You're jaded. That's what it is.
Yeah.
You just can't believe anything good would
could happen. Yeah. But Fargo Flips, I want to thank you. They sent us $30 via PayPal and said, go buy a bottle of Jack. Love the videos. Keep them coming. So
right on.
You know what? We have no problem accepting donations,
Hey,
but
that's fine. Yeah.
if you want to send us money for whiskey, God damn you, I love you.
And if you happen to be in North Dakota, gift certificates work too, you know.
No, they don't.
At a liquor store,
At liquor stores?
Sure.
Name one liquor store that accepts gift certificates.
I think just about any liquor store you go to, you could buy a gift certificate.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never bought one. I just bought the booze.
Yeah, just bought the booze.
So,
because you ain't doing nothing nicer than anybody either. Although he did buy me whiskey.
I did.
Yes, he
Fuck you, Sanchez. Yeah. I took that $30 and instead of just buying a bottle, I put it towards a bigger bottle.
A bigger bottle. A battle bottle.
A battle bottle. So the next few, well, fuck, who am I kidding? This might be gone this week. You might see it next week. You might not. So thank you, Fargo Flips, for that fucking most generous donation. And if anybody else wants to send money for us to buy whiskey, just make sure you specify Jack or Scotch. Otherwise, I'm just going to buy Jack.
Yep. And then old Sanchez here will be fucking ass out.
He'll be crusty.
Yep. Crustier.
So I stayed a little late at work tonight because, remember Gemma?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if she even listens to the fucking show. But she was interested in welding.
Okay.
So a few days ago, I talked to one of the inspectors. I'm like, it'd be all right to just show her the basics. You know, just what it does, how to do it. You know, I didn't get into detail because on 10 gauge, like 1/8 inch, it's all to scale. You know, you weld a little piece, and then if you get thicker, you turn your heat up, obviously.
Right.
If you get longer, you jump around because you don't want it to warp. You know, it comes in time. And she was thinking I was going to teach her 26 years
of welding in 15
in a
minutes.
half
right?
hour. But her and our material handler, they were both interested. So we did a flat weld, we did a fillet weld, and we did a vertical down. And I kind of showed them around some pipe, like just a piece of pipe on a piece of flat metal, not actual pipe welding, but just if you have to turn a corner.
Right.
It's, you know, you got to keep your composure, your posture. And, here, take a look at this picture. This is the picture. I'll send it to you in the magic of TV. Yeah. We'll show it on the big screen here. We took some pictures, and I got to say, not fucking bad for their first time.
First time out of the chute?
Yeah.
Well, I mean they probably got a good basic explanation before they started.
Well, this is the seed. I planted a fucking seed. You know, they were interested at the beginning, but they just didn't grasp the concept. I was like, well, this is how you do it. You know, now you take this, what I just showed you, and if you want it to go further, that's up to you. I can't teach you anymore. I can just show you the basics, and then...
Well, from that point on, it's welding.
It's welding.
Yeah, you just got to weld.
And if you do something every fucking day, you're going to get good.
Right.
So here's to Gemma and Laura. You guys kicked ass tonight.
Right on.
And
so do they have any kind of in-house program?
Yep. They got classes there for welders that want to, be welders.
Well, that's cool, man. Because that's different than any job you've had in the past where, basically
it was on the job training.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and not only that, but after 4 or 5 months there, you couldn't fucking wait for it to be over.
Pretty much. And Gemma's a painter. She paints, I guess. And I said, well, you're an artist then. You got a steady hand. What the fuck you doing?
I got shit in my eye.
What the hell you doing wiping your ass with your eyeball?
Yeah, well, the lonely guy's got to, fucking do something, right?
Wait till we're on fucking camera.
Well,
Jesus
Christ.
Christ.
To start fucking crying?
Yeah. Wouldn't be the first time. But what the fuck was I going with this?
You're talking, she's an artist.
Oh, yeah.
She's got a steady hand.
Steady hand. I was like, well, then, you can do it if you want to. Because I'm no expert in welding. I'm not. I do not claim any expertise. I don't think any good welder out there is an expert. Because any good welder tries to make their next weld better than their last. And that's just a constant progression. You always try to do better. That's my philosophy on it.
Yeah, well, you're a good welder. I mean,
and
I've seen your welding. You're a fucking good welder.
If she can paint, and I said, you try to make every painting better, right? She goes, well, yeah. I'm like, well, welding's no different. It's an art.
Well, you know how to get to Carnegie Hall, right?
Practice. Take a left on fucking 31st. So, yeah, that was a lot of rigmarole. We got through the fucking birthday. We got through the bottle of whiskey. We got through the fucking welding experience. Yeah. I've been up since 12:30 this morning. I'm fucking tired.
I'll bet.
Jesus Christ. So without further ado, we got a Florida man. I don't even have the fucking story up yet.
I got Florida woman.
Florida woman. Where is she?
She's in
Florida.
Yeah, no shit. Hialeah.
Is she the leaf blowing feud ends with 2 stab? Florida woman arrested?
No, this one is woman posing as head of immigration dupes Hialeah victims out of $15,000.
I don't have that one.
It's there, but you just don't have it up.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine. A Key Largo woman was arrested in Hialeah after investigators said she impersonated a supervisor with the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services and told a man that she could get him and his family easy access to becoming legal citizens for $8,000 in cash.
Each? What?
No, just $8,000 in cash. There were other victims, too, and gave their money totaling of $15,000.
I mixed this one kind of strong.
Did you?
Yeah.
A little tough? Need a bucket?
No. It's not your whiskey, fucker. These people know how to make whiskey.
Yeah, they've been doing it for a while. Hialeah police said Isabel Robiana, 55, would pass herself off as head supervisor of the South Florida Immigration Department and then promised to help victims with their immigration needs. She told them she was highly recognized and honored in the immigration department and that she had direct access to expedite immigration applications.
So she was posing as somebody who
She was posing as somebody who could get you a citizen.
get you in.
Yep. You know, and I'll bet she's been doing this for a long time.
Yeah, she just only got caught now.
Well, yeah, well, she just happened to get some people who were, not worried about turning her in, Because, see, that's the deal. That's why a lot of illegal immigrants get preyed upon.
The coyote.
Yeah, well, no, they get taken advantage of and ripped off, and they're afraid to call the cops because they're afraid they're going to get deported or go to jail or some shit like that.
Well, the worst, they can't go to jail. I mean, they'll get deported. That's it.
No, they can go to jail now.
Really?
Oh yeah,
and we can pay for that shit
until they can get them deported. They take them to jail.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it ain't like in the Cheech and Chong where you get deported to go home to see the folks.
It's the wedding, man. It's the wedding.
Yeah.
La migra.
Get a free bus ride.
Oh, I forgot my cousin Chewy's getting married down in TJ. He calls immigration on himself so he get a free ride to the wedding. They take the whole wedding party. Yeah. So we're all right. Yeah, not unless you got a green card.
Yeah. One man gave her $8,000. He got suspicious when she kept stalling each time he requested documents and asked to meet with her. A police report said at one point she told the man a drive-by shooting, which occurred within an immigration building, caused a lockdown. On another occasion, she said that she could not meet with him after testing positive for COVID-19.
It's always a bummer. At least you didn't have to sit in his fucking basement. Make a goddamn video.
Victim said this gal showed him false immigration documents of the United States official's seal, stating that he and his relatives' applications were almost finalized. She also displayed a badge. The victim told police.
I got a fucking badge.
Yeah. Yep. So they busted her ass.
Florida, huh?
Florida.
I wonder where they were coming from.
Oh, could be Cuba. Could be anywhere. I mean, hell, it could be Canada for all.
Well, I have a lot more interesting Florida story.
Do you?
Yeah, leaf blowing feud ends with 2 stabbed. Florida woman arrested. Kyung Moulton, 66, denies she stabbed anyone with a steak knife. Look at this chick.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, my God.
Is it me or are them eyes too close together?
Does she have a barber schmuck on?
It's hard to say.
Like it.
Yeah, it looks like she might, huh?
Palm Bay, Florida. Palm Bay woman was arrested Sunday accused of stabbing 2 people and pushing an elderly woman in a feud over leaf blowing. Well, how the fuck does this turn out?
2 people stabbed, evidently.
Kyung, 66, is accused of stabbing 2 people who live across the street from her. So maybe they were blowing leaves
and
in her yard.
Like
or maybe the wind fucking came up.
Maybe they're just making too much fucking noise.
Ooh, according to arrest affidavit, Kyung told Palm Bay police she came home Sunday afternoon and found leaves on her front lawn.
Oh.
Assuming they had been placed there by the people across the street. She pulled out her leaf blower and blew them back onto their lawn.
Uh-oh.
One of the victims told police he saw Moulton with the leaf blower, and he and his mother went out to confront her. When the man's sister tried to intervene, he said Kyung slapped the sister and a struggle ensued. Okay, somebody was stabbed. That's a story. We had a similar incident, didn't we? About remember that snow blowing incident or the snow shoveling incident where that dude came out with an AK and fucking shot the dude?
Shot the guy, yeah.
Just because of snow, and snow fucking melts.
Well, and it wasn't even like a snowblower, it was a shovel.
Shoveling snow into the neighbor's property.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just into his yard.
I remember when my neighbor fucking snowblowed up against my house and my fucking basement leaked like a sieve.
Yeah, my neighbor snowblowed up against my house and broke my fucking window. Never even mentioned it.
There was a guy in Dickinson, I'm going to say his name, Kyle, that was bitching about, remember those past few days, not recently, but about a couple months ago when it was so fucking windy. It was right after harvest, and all the corn stalks and all the fucking leaves from
Oh,
the
yeah,
corn
yeah, yeah. I remember
were blowing
you
into
telling me
people's
this, yeah.
yards
Oh,
and
yeah,
shit.
it was windy as shit, too.
And he was pissed. He's like, who's going to clean up all
Yeah.
this? This is a hazard. This is an eyesore. Like, dude, where the fuck you from, man? This is North Dakota, man.
It's blowing in from a fucking field somewhere.
Montana sucks and Minnesota blows. That's
Yeah.
why it fucking blows so hard here.
Stuck in the middle with him.
Yeah. So it could have been, well, this actually turned out she had a leaf blower and fucking blew the leaves back into this person's yard, and somebody got stabbed.
Yeah.
So poor
Well,
guy.
the guy's sister come out and slapped shit out of her, evidently.
The one with the knife?
Well,
And then they got stabbed?
no. The woman came out and confronted her, and she slapped the woman.
Oh,
all right. The
okay.
sister.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then she must have been packing the knife with her because she stabbed her in the leg with a steak knife.
I was just about to eat dinner, bitch. Bam!
You bleed now.
You bleed.
You bleed now.
I got pork chop.
Yeah. I got pork chop knife. You bleed now. I stab your leg.
So there's some protests going on. I don't know if I sent you this one. I did. But, a lot of, protests about the vaccine
Oh,
and
yeah,
blah, blah,
yeah.
blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I like
But this is a protest I can get behind. Students walk out, protest removal of chocolate milk from the school lunch menu.
Now, see, these kids did not do this on their own.
No, there's parent. Well, I bet you a couple of kids went home and said, "This is bullshit."
This is some bullshit.
But I remember back in school, I don't know what the fucking deal is. That why is chocolate milk more expensive than white milk?
Because they have
Because
to
of
have
the chocolate.
Yeah, it's special. I'm sure that
It's been that way since I was young.
it starts.
Here I go, battle bottle.
I remember when I was a kid, we had milk break every day, and it cost like 15 cents a day for your milk
But if
dose.
you wanted chocolate, it cost like 35 cents.
Yeah, and that was only on Wednesdays.
Yep. The sound of that bottle is going to get less and less impressive
And then
as the night goes on.
when we got into junior high school, which a lot of people call it middle school, there was
no milk.
no
break.
chocolate milk. Yeah, well, I mean, no chocolate milk in the building. You could smoke. But
Goddamn, you better not drink no chocolate
Yeah.
goddamn milk.
Yeah, that was the 70s. That was a wild time.
You could probably smoke weed too, huh?
Well, we did. When
Well,
when I was in high school, we had a cigarette machine in the lunchroom.
So the district official said there's a compromise was reached with this. Chocolate milk will return for 1 day every other week.
Jeez.
What the fuck, you fucking Nazis? Students are caught off guard by the district's decision. Well, no shit, man. If you're one of those people like me who I don't drink regular milk, but I drink the shit out of chocolate milk. Wife don't like it though because I damn near shit my pants every time.
Yes, you got the
Lactose
genetics,
intolerance, yeah. Well, yeah. But that's a protest I can get behind. Just a short little fucking blurb on that. Where are we at on
least that
time
one
here?
makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
You know.
How about a California sheriff remains free to rob armed vehicles carrying money from state licensed marijuana dispensaries, businesses, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, him and the judge are in cahoots. I'm convinced of that shit.
All right, tell a story,
Well,
Sanchez.
I don't have it up.
Okay, a federal judge this week declined to issue a temporary restraining order against the California sheriff who used civil forfeiture to rob armored cars carrying money earned by state licensed marijuana businesses. In his ruling, District Judge John Douchebag Holcomb said Imperial Logistics, a Pennsylvania-based company that transports cash between businesses and banks, may very well have an excellent case on merits, but had failed to meet the high burden for a TRO, whatever the fuck
Temporary
that is.
restraining order.
So the judge and this sheriff have got a little something going on.
Well, you know, and the thing is that I read this from start to finish, and their defense was they had no real reason to pull him over anyway. They kind of made up a reason to pull him over.
But it's an armored vehicle.
Well, and it was
carrying money.
It was like a taillight lens or some bullshit like that.
So they seized the money because of that?
They said because it was ill-gotten gains, because it was profit from drug dealing. And in
It's
California, and they
legal.
can do that. Yeah, but
California.
not federally. They use the federal.
Oh, was it the feds that busted him?
No, but the in California, the local police are allowed to enforce federal law. They want the money.
Fuck them.
They just want the money, right? And the thing is it's going to get appealed, and they'll probably get the money back because it was just a simple traffic violation, and they had no real reason to search the van. So just because it said armor, knew it was an obvious armored car, there was no evidence that they were carrying anything, and
how can they prove unless they were following them from the get-go?
Followed them from, and it's the second time it happened.
So they were watching them load up this money from the dispensary or wherever.
And then when they left the dispensary, they pulled them over and took the money. And that's what this company does, is they provide safe transportation for cash, right? And they don't do it just for dispensaries and stuff, but they do it, and they do it all over the country. It happened again in another, this company's from Pennsylvania. Yeah,
but they're subcontracted out to California to handle this type of shit.
It's just like a lot of other businesses. They've got, operations in several states.
Yeah.
And this just happened to be one of their operations in California that happened to have a contract with a medical marijuana dealer. And the cop just said, you know what? I want that fucking money. And he convinced the judge, gave him a wink, wink, nod, nod. And the judge said, I'm old school. I want you to have that fucking money. Because some people just want to see shit fucking burn.
Well, they just want to see it fail. Like the last measure, the new measure that was supposed to be on the North Dakota ballot, it didn't get in.
Didn't get in.
I read a few comments that said, don't these stoners know when to give up?
No.
It ain't going to happen. They'll never give up.
They're just not. They've only been trying it and attempting it for like 30 years, on one level or another.
Yeah. Well, not here in North Dakota.
Yeah, here, but I mean, it's been such a heavy-handed deal here that they never get past the planning stage. Something they always throw something in their way to stifle it and stuff it right away.
And if we do succeed, they find a way to say fuck you.
They find a way to say fuck you. Yeah.
So
kind of like South Dakota.
Yeah, the Dakotas are fucked, man. They are.
No, I don't.
Just do it.
I don't want to start because
it's your birthday.
You know how I fucking get.
It's your birthday.
A lot of these people call themselves conservatives, and they ain't fucking conservatives. They're just fucking idiots. Because
BAM!
Well, I mean, and I don't have any problem with somebody who's a true conservative. I can talk to them and I can deal with them. We can have a discussion.
But idiots.
But when people just say, well, I'm conservative and that shit ain't going in, and I ain't listening to nobody about no thing. That's just fucking stupid.
Yeah, you can't have an intense conversation if one person refuses to listen.
Right. I mean, if it's when they're already, just
set in their ways.
Well, not necessarily set in their ways, but that they don't even know what position they're taking. They think that because they call themselves a conservative, they have to be against. You know what it is? It's not conservatism. It's anti-liberalism. Is what it is. It's not
too many goddamn labels for me.
Well, the thing is, conservative people who are conservative, they have a set of values that they want to follow, and they want to be conservative in the way that they act and the way that society runs. Now, what the label conservatism has become anything that's against that other fucking side.
Yeah.
Period.
If they're for it, we're against it. It don't matter,
how
good it is.
Well, yeah, there's a new thing where they've got this new software out that will provably help to fight against like bad elections and voter fraud and shit like that. Well, now they're saying, well, you can't have that. Can't have that because that's not good because it's not good.
Because we didn't think of it.
Because we didn't. Because this administration came through with it, so it's bad.
Fucked up world we live in. Hey, what does that say? The planet's fine. Yeah, people are fucked.
That's a George Carlin quote.
Hey, I wonder what next month says. We'll have to wait.
Yeah, I ain't looking.
Yeah.
Wish we could have got a bigger one though.
Well, that's what she said, huh?
Yeah.
So we found a lot of shit in hot dogs, right? There's a lot of shit in hot
this
dogs.
This is a bad one. You're not going to like this one.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't eat hot dogs, so I don't give a shit.
But the whole thing about the ibuprofen, here's the story, is ibuprofen-laced hot dogs found at Forest Service trailheads. Now, that may not sound like a huge deal at the beginning, but it turns out that ibuprofen is seriously fucking poisonous to dogs.
And if you give your dogs hot dogs, I don't give my dogs hot dogs for one reason. One reason only.
The rat piss?
Cannibalism.
Cannibalism. Wah, wah, wah.
Am I right? Am I right?
Yeah, whatever. I thought it might have been the rat feces or the rodent hair.
No, they can eat all that they want.
Yeah. But anyway, so what people are doing is they don't like dogs, so they're leaving hot dogs with ibuprofen laced around these trailheads, so people's dogs will eat them and die.
Oh, I thought the hot dog makers were putting...
No, the people were stuffing ibuprofen in these hot dogs and leaving chunks of it all around the trailhead where people get out of their cars and, they walk their dogs and shit. Yeah.
Do we want to read this?
No, I mean, that's basically what it is.
Has anybody been like...
Pocatello, Idaho.
Any Idaho listeners out there? Don't take your dogs for a walk on a trail in
Bannock County.
Let them eat hot dogs.
Yep. It's ongoing, but in the interim, the Westridge Ranger District is urging those recreating with their dogs to use caution. Please follow standard pet owner etiquette when reacting on public trails. Multiple canines.
If your dogs are on a leash, you have pretty good control over them.
Yeah.
If you see them just starting to sniff and eat something, you can, yank them away.
But
a lot of people, let their dogs free roam because, a lot of dogs are well behaved and they won't, wander. But if you see your dog eating a fucking hot dog with a fucking ibuprofen stuffed in it,
and I've seen dogs.
There's no way to call them off.
Well, and I've seen dogs just, as soon as they smelled it, before you could even react,
yeah,
it was gone,
Damn, where is this? Pocatello,
Idaho. Yeah.
Well, we don't live anywhere fucking near there, so hopefully those sick fucks stay away from us.
Yeah, it says here, and if you're in the Pocatello area, if you spot hot dogs along trails, please contact the Bannock County Sheriff's Office, 236-7111.
Right there is phone number, 236-7111.
Yep, area code 208.
Oh, I put that in there too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
It's the magic of television. After doing these video podcasts for so long, I've realized what the magic of television is.
It's a lot of time spent in front of the fucking computer, huh?
It is.
Yeah. That's what makes a good movie versus a kind of a movie is the way they fucking edit it and put it together.
Are you saying we got a good podcast?
Well, I'm saying you've become a good fucking editor.
Oh, well, thanks, Sanchez, you old fuck. Yeah. We got time for one more story. Where are we going with this? I got one here. I wanted to do this. Phony Mick Jagger facing real charges. Take a look at this motherfucker. Does this look anything like Mick Jagger?
Well, except for the nose, he's definitely got the wrinkle action down.
Well, so do you.
Fuck you.
Unruly Florida man. Here we go. Florida man who was yelling at people claiming he was Mick Jagger is facing criminal charges after fussing with police and causing disturbances at a pair of neighborhood restaurants. He didn't just do it in one. He was in a pair of them. In the neighborhood, though, he couldn't go far because he was fucking hammered.
Yeah.
According to cops, Eugene Bingham, 59, was intoxicated Monday evening when he became disruptive at two Naples eateries. Along with yelling at the other patrons, Bingham got up on stage while a live performance was going on.
Start me up.
I was just thinking that.
You're gonna start me up and never stop.
Oh, fuck. You better take the rest of this. I need a drink.
Stop! And he goes, never stop. According to cops, he intoxicated Monday evening when he became disruptive at two Naples eateries. Along with yelling at other patrons, he got up on stage where the live performance was going on.
I just read that.
That's why I'm skipping through.
Okay. Recapping.
Bingham, pictured at right
Right here.
in a mugshot taken after a 2021 arrest. So this isn't
Fargo
even
flips.
This isn't even his latest mugshot.
Well, no, he doesn't have the barber schmuck on.
No. As officers searched for Bingham, who had walked away from the restaurants before cops arrived in response to a 911 call, a witness reported that a drunk male in a red shirt is yelling at people, claiming he's Mick Jagger. Jagger, a 78-year-old great-grandfather, is lead singer of the Rolling Stones and one of the Glimmer twins.
And no relation to this motherfucker.
No relation to Bingham. He was subsequently located at a nearby park where he allegedly charged into a Naples Police Department officer before falling to the ground in a drunk, unstable state.
Which will happen.
Which will happen.
I might do that tonight.
Get in a drunk, unstable state?
Yes.
Don't be crashing into anybody, will you?
I'm going to crash. I don't know
All
about anybody.
After reportedly directing threats to one patrolman, Bingham capped his evening off by vomiting in the rear of another cop's cruiser.
Hey.
He'll get charged for the cleaning bill.
I puked over here once.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do. I remember that. Yeah. In fact, my nephew he was listening to it on audio, and he had to go back and watch it on video so he could see if it was real. Yeah, it was real.
It was real.
He was charged with battery on law enforcement officer, a felony, and disorderly intoxication, a misdemeanor. Court records list his residence as a Naples apartment. He was
This fucker ain't homeless.
Last month, he was convicted of trying to break into a marked police car parked outside a Perkins restaurant. When apprehended, he claimed to have heard a female screaming from inside the unoccupied vehicle.
Was it that chick banging herself in a... Remember?
No, she was doing it while there was a cop in there.
Oh. No, that one gal that was breaking into vehicles and fucking flicking the bean.
Yeah, she's flicking her. Yeah.
Nessa, what the fuck happened to you? We haven't had any stories.
Heard from her. Maybe she's in rehab
or dead.
Or dead.
She flicked herself to death.
Yeah, the guy claimed to be a combat vet that he wants to strangle me. The cop added Bingham also claimed to possess AK-47s and AR-15s and bullets that would rip right through your body armor.
That's exactly what you want to tell our cop when you're drunk, right?
Yep.
Dumb fuck. Holy fuck, man. We had a fucking hell of a good fucking first half.
Yeah, it was a good one.
This, what day is it?
It's Thursday.
Thursday.
We finally got a real Thursday show.
We do, yeah. And don't forget, Rocket 38's just put out their fucking album on last Friday.
And we will get every link possible.
And I'm going to try to get the fucking music so we can put it on this goddamn show.
Yeah, and we're going to try to get that group in here.
Oh, yeah, they're coming.
Yeah.
It's just we got to figure out a time. And I said it's not critical to be before the release. Just, let's have a party.
Let's have a party.
So... those who want to stick around, we'll see you fucking Tuesday morning. If not, fuck you.
That's right. Bye.